What is this? Can you refer? If you want to make 2.1 million a year outside of sales, because now you're not just a salesperson. You're building a real estate company with EXP, with me, with the person who invited you here. So could you have 25 people? There's 2 million out there. Could you find 25 who average 6 sales a year, not a month, a year, at 275? Could you find those people? And then they tell some people who tell some people, tell some people. I went and did 25 in 3.5 months. I already have people that have done 5, 10, 15, 20, 23, 24. We haven't even plugged in any of those kind of numbers here. Again, you did the lion's share of the work. Nobody did anything like this. And there's your income, 2.1 million a year. Now, I was showing this to a friend of mine. He's like, hey, could you change that to 15? I go, sure, why? He goes, well, I'm not as outgoing as you, but I think I could tell 3 people this year. And if I did that each year for 5 years, I could refer 15, because I think this is more realistic for me. Like, okay, well, you lose level 6 because you takes 25 to get level 6 revenue sharing. You lose level 5 because you have to refer 20. Referring 15 will just get you paid on 3 levels. He goes, yeah, show me that. This is more me. I think I could do this in 5 years. I'm like, okay, well, before I do that, you need to know it is nowhere near 2.1 million. And now this is a friend of mine. He's like, I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it. I go, well, don't go crying in your beer, because 655,000 a year is not bad. He's like, really? He's like, okay, I'm in. And he actually signed up and he's with me today. So if you'd like to make 655,000 a year 5 years from now, you just need to refer 15 agents to EXP who average 6 sales a year. Then each of those will start to tell some people who tell us, and it compounds and accumulates out. I'll end with this. I showed this to another friend up north of Farmtown. He goes, can you drop it to 10? I go, yeah, why? He owned an independent brokerage. He had 14 agents that worked for him. They said all my agents, they average probably 6. And this is actually sadly probably what my agents do, sleepy little farm town. Because I think 10 of them will sign it. He's a kind of a cowboy. He's like a big barrel chested guy. He goes, I think 10 of them will sign up for that deal. He called it a deal. It's pretty funny. And he goes, and I could see them doing this. And he goes, what would this earn me? I go, well, you're going to lose level 4 because you didn't tell 15. You're only going to get paid on 2 levels. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I could see that happening for sure. And he's a 35-year independent. He goes, what would that earn me? I got to be honest with you. I was nervous to hit the go button. I'm like, what, 30, 40,000 a year? I'd never done anything that low. Well, how's $250,000 a year? 251,000 a year. Talk about a 401k for real estate. Or you could just not try. Well,
all right, guys. So listen, anywhere from 250,000 over 2.1 million on a 5-year exit strategy of just referring people to a company that you love. Just imagine that. If you did it where you're currently at right now, would you be able to retire? Would you be able to save up the type of money to have the type of income coming in? Something to think about. So here at EXP, there's several different ways that you could generate income doing what you've been doing that you do every single day in real estate. So here's another way. You can get stock. So you can continue working like you always have, but now you have 5 ways to get company ownership. This is stock. Here's the stock symbol, EXPI, EXPI. You can go on the NASDAQ, we're a publicly traded company, and you can see the stock for yourself. You earn shares in your first transaction when you close your first transaction, and when you help another agent in your organization close their first transaction. You can earn shares when you fully cap. We'll talk about that in a second. And then you can earn shares when you actually sponsor an agent into EXP and they close their first transaction. Okay, up to 16,000 in stock will be awarded back to you when you close. When you get $16,000 on your 80-20 split and you close a 20 additional transactions. So we'll talk about how that works. You can also take 5% of your commissions and buy EXP stock every single time you close at a 10% discount, 10% discount.